to 20 to 25. And then later on this evening, still a busy wind. Along the shoreline.
He says it's been a year of pain. Around the world. Proposal to end the conflict.
Plus, there were issues with alarms. National headlines now. Kill his wife and son.
Trial.
Paul were murdered.
I was.
Did you?
Say he stole from clients of his law
Some legal
And more still to
We look at our snow climate. Two good chances now. Our next storm. Through Sunday morning. In the curve here. Just in south of
at noon. ABC's Lara Spencer explains.
That's usually a pretty good predictor.
All at once.
It gets there.
Alaskan shoreline. It's right